How will you, as a school board member, get the schools accredited again?
Okay, we're dealing each year with what they call AYP, and this is the annual progress reports. As I stated earlier, it's going to take the full cooperation of the community and all available human resources to help to improve the academic performance of our children. We know two things the children are rated on, and that's their reading and math scores. But we have to be able to reduce the dropout rate too. This is also counted in the AYP. But with my abilities to work closely with the parents, the police, the mayor and the council, I will be out there working to encourage these children to do better, to improve their academic performance in school, because if they miss out now, they will be lost forever, so to speak. Thank you.
Thank you. Ms. Ruffin, I'm going to read it again for you. How will you, as a school board member, get the schools accredited again?
One of my goals is to help implement new ways to provide our children with an education foundation through re-examining our environment. What we first have to do is come up with new methods, strategic ways to educate our kids. As Mr. Milliken stated, our AYP score, this is the third year in a row that our high school did not make AYP. And currently our system is at 57% with AYP and our high school at 69%. But when we look at schools over the mountains, such as Mount Brook and Vestavia, year after year after year, their AYP rate is 100%. So as a school board member, I would like to help implement new ways, maybe by contacting other systems to see exactly what they're doing to educate their children, and perhaps we could bring some of those same methods to this system to ensure that our kids are just as successful as the kids over the mountain.
Thank you. Ms. Cochran, how will you, as a school board member, get the schools accredited again? You need the microphone.
We need to use what you call the help button rather than the blame button. We need to remember that our parents are, first of all, teachers at home first. And we have to remind our teachers not to become too complacent within the classroom, but try new methods. Chat with others across the ways to compare classroom performances, problems, issues, ideas, and their course of action. They should always remember that it takes a village to help raise our children. I will work to establish partnerships with the various local churches to provide tutorial classes within the churches and help strengthen the PTA in order to provide communication to our parents. If you look at the children now, sometimes you cannot tell the children from the parents. They all are young. So our parents need help also. I'm very much interested in reviewing our hiring policies to make sure that we have the well-educated teacher for the class and review their issues relating to teachers' performances while they're on their probationary period and tenure period.
Thank you. The third question. And Ms. Ruffin, you'll be the first to answer this question. And this looks like a two-part question. Why has the city not given the Board of Education the money it is due? What can you do to get these funds?
I have no idea why the city has not released the over $3 million that's owed to the school board. But what we can do, we can continue to press the city and just inform them of how important this money is. Each dollar that's lost is education that's lost for our kids, because we are not able to purchase proper resources for their education. We lost over $4 million this year alone due to proration. And if you add the additional $3 million that's due from the city, that's already $7 million just for this system. So we have to try to get our attorneys involved. We have to try to get the city attorneys involved. And again, to go back to that question you asked earlier, we have to get the city council involved so they can know exactly what these dollars are doing to our system. It's not fair to this system for our students to be treated second class. And we're treated second class because if you lose $7 million, that's books. That's anything that's needed to properly educate a kid, and you cannot educate a kid if you do not have any money. So we need to get our council involved, we need to get our attorneys involved, and the citizens of Bessemer need to get involved, stand on the courthouse steps, and let the mayor and the council know exactly what this lack of funds is doing to our students.
Thank you. Ms. Cochran, I'll read the question again. Why has the city not given the Board of Education the money it is due? What can you do to get the funds, or get these funds?
At the same time, I really don't know how you can get it, but I do know in the city of Bessemer we don't have any transparency, and I feel like I hear the mayor always saying that perhaps they didn't ask for it. I will make sure that our board would probably issue him a memo requesting for the funds, because right now we here in the city of Bessemer really do not know how much money we really have, and I just can't understand why the funds hadn't been turned over to the Board of Education. And the mayor, the city council must realize that education plays a very important role in our lives. They had to have education to be where they are today. And since education is an economic issue, he should be, whoever be mayor, should be more interested in trying to satisfy the needs of our educational system.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Milligan, why has the city not given the Board of Education the money it is due? What can you do to get these funds?
I think with the new administration coming in, and if I'm elected to the board, I would want the whole council and the board to meet together, because we will have to focus on showing them why these dollars are necessary. They need to be implemented to better improve conditions for our children, academic performance, whatever in the community that is necessary to get the children back on the right track. One of the tools that we have that I would hate to implement would be to take them to court. But if that became a priority, that they didn't want to cooperate with us and release these funds, then we would have to take them to the next level, which would to take them to court to have the funds released. Thank you.
Thank you. Now we'll give each one of you 1 minute to summarize whatever you'd like to say, and we'll begin with Ms. Ruffin. Is that okay?
Good evening again, and my name is Janet Ruffin. I don't have any empty promises, just a strong commitment to support our kids' education. In my capacity at Lawson State Community College, as I stated earlier, we serve predominantly low-income and first-generation students. We provide tutoring, counseling, we buy books, special needs, whatever they need, we try to provide it. And it's just exciting to me. It's already a joy for me to be in education. And the excitement that's expressed to me by students when they receive this support is just unimaginable. And I would like to attempt to bring that same excitement to the Bessemer City School System if you elect me, Janet Ruffin, your Bessemer Board Member, District 2, on August 24th. Thank you.